Hello friends of the channel. Today we're gonna be showing you another video. I'm gonna be sharing to you some information about this guy in particular, and then later I'm gonna show you another video of another model that I've just true scale or change. So this is a Sanguinary guard from the Blood Angels, a very iconic model. I received a few questions and requests to people that want to know if this model can be improved, I guess you can say, change. With the new changes that they are coming right now from GW, especially when it comes to the new proportions, people are wondering right now if GW is going to release like this guy in, I guess you can say, improve version, or if this model is just going to be let to be the way it is right now. But in my opinion, changes can be made to this model. You can improve this model, especially for those that like to paint very good looking models and just put them as display pieces, or you guys want to have something special in the gaming tabletop and just display very good looking models. And I'm very happy with the way they are. I mean, I don't find nothing wrong, but of course, nothing wrong with improving something that is good and to making it better. I'm gonna be doing some comparisons from this guy, and especially with the primaries right now. Let me just, I guess you can say, put a base over here next to the primaries. Or even better, I think the base is gonna be too high, as a matter of fact. So let me find something right now that is going to give us a fair comparison. I was going to put this guy in that base, but instead of that, I'm just going to put this guy in some plastic card that I have over here. So we're gonna put the primaries here, and I think I'm gonna need something else. And wow, okay, I think that is fine. Yes, that is in my opinion that's gonna give us like a fair comparison when it comes to the height. Well, this is the way he fares with the primaries, and you guys can see that I have made this model, I guess you can say, primary size. But besides that, I have fixed the proportions. I'm going to explain to you right now how I made those changes, what kind of changes I made, so you guys can have kind of like a bigger model and a better looking model. So right now, I'll give you the explanations, and you decide if you want to make some changes to these models, or you want to just keep them the way they are. First thing I did is repose the model. It is not posed the way it is supposed to be. As you guys probably know, that's one of the first things that I do. It's just I don't pose the models following the instructions. And I came in like on top of a rock, kind of like a rock, tactical rock, I guess you can call it. And I just cut it with a hobby knife, and then just put the model, maybe I will say like 5 millimeters or 4 millimeters higher on the ground. And I'm gonna put him right now next, so you guys can see that he's standing high. And that gave me a different pose than if I would have just followed the rules. And the second change that I made on this model is that I have added, I will say maybe 1.5 millimeters in the waist, changing the angle of the model. If you guys can see right now, the chest is showing over here on the side, but actually he's looking this way. So that kind of gives you like a more action pose on the model, in my opinion. Much better than the version that comes in the box. And I'm gonna show you, I think right now I can show you the let me see, maybe I can show you right now. Yes, this will be over here, the guy that I just worked on. So this is the guy, and this is the way he's supposed to look. you guys can see the pose that he's supposed to be. And if you compare it with the changes that I made to the model, in my opinion, he looks like a more action. It looks like he's on a more action pose than the way he's supposed to be if you were just to build this model the way he's supposed to, following the rules. I'm gonna compare this guy now with let me see, I have primaries over here. No, I'm sorry, I have firstborn over here, and I guess some people want to know how he fares with the firstborn, since he's a firstborn too. So this is the firstborn comparison, and I have put over here also a some plastic cars so the feet can be on the same level. So you be the judge. I think I improve the size, the proportions, by just changing the pose, adding maybe 1.5 millimeters. And I also want to say that I have glued the head, maybe I say like 0.5 millimeter higher than what it's supposed to be. And on the waist, of course, as I mentioned before, it's probably like 1.5 millimeters higher. I just use some plastic card tube that I had over here. If I'm not mistaken, they were 7.9 millimeters plastic tubes that I have used over here in the middle. So this is the way he fares. I would love the comment, guys. I mean, there's a lot of people right now that they want to work on these models, and I've been receiving some comments asking me how these models can be made a little bit bigger and just fix the proportions. Lovely models. I mean, if you put some good paint on these guys, I mean, they're just display pieces. Very elegant, extremely decorated. I mean, the armor is just like, it's probably one of the most decorated and just ornament, full of ornaments in the armor, and it's just beautiful to paint these models. And right now I'm gonna show you the next video. So to wrap it up, that is the changes that I made. Now I'm gonna show you this guy, and this is the way he looks from the side. He's kind of like leaning. This will be another take from the side, and this will be a take from the back, and that will be another take from the other side. And of course, in my opinion, this is the way the model looks. This is the, I guess you can say, the gold spot when it comes to display this model. Maybe a little bit like this. Okay, so move to the next model, and this is another conversion that I did. This is a Mark III Space Marine, also made from the GW plastic kit. Nothing special here, no extra parts. And I have used Cataphractii Terminator arms. This is the new body, the new torso and legs that come in the new kit of the new Mark III Space Marines. This is the I guess the way I like to call it, the classic helmet. The backpack belongs to the new kit. Shoulder pads belong to the classic or the old kit. Put some grenades and side weapon pouches in the back, and of course the scenic base that I always do my models, portraying skulls and like they're just walking in the middle of an old battlefield. I added a collar. I guess you can see a collar over here, and I raised the head, probably I will say like maybe 0.5 millimeter, probably even 1 millimeter, I guess you can say, raising this head to make this guy taller. This model, I'm very happy when it comes to the legs. I think the legs are the best part when it comes to the new kit. That is just my opinion. The torso is okay. I mean, it's kind of rounded in my opinion. The waist is too slim, but it can be hidden, I guess you can say, how slim the torso is by just putting some gear in the waist of this model. And this is the way he looks from behind. And really lovely models, but I just still prefer the old helmet. I still prefer the old shoulder pads, especially. The backpack on the new guys is okay. There's nothing wrong with it. The arms are fine too, but the main concern that I have with the new kit is just that I still prefer the old helmet and the shoulder pads. In my opinion, the old classic shoulder pads look way better than the new ones. Compare this guy. This is the way it compares with a firstborn. I'm gonna put this guy right now on top of the plastic car because I have put this model actually on a higher base, on a higher, not base, but some debris to actually help when it comes to the proportions and make them look a little bit more imposing. So I'm gonna put this plastic car that you see over here, and this is the way he fares with a classic tactical squad Space Marine from GW. Yeah, if you guys can leave comments. I don't know how many of you are making these changes. These two models that I present to you today. First, the Sanguinary Guard, that in my opinion can be improved, can be made look better than what already it is. And this Mark III that I have just a kit bash and made a little bit taller by raising the head and putting a collar around the neck, and also using the arms of the cataphractii terminators, and of course the shoulder pad and the classic helmet. So what do you guys think? Leave your comments. Remember that your comments also can help a lot of people. Sometimes you look the comments, not only the video. That's what I do a lot of times, and many times your comments are going to help other people that they may have an idea to create new models. If you have any idea, you can put it also in the comment section, and people will read your comments, and this way you share some information or some perspective that you may have on these models. Thank you so much. Remember that these models are put on eBay. If you want to support the channel, that's one way that you can support the channel, or donate to our Patreon. But if you want to keep one of these models and you buy these models from the eBay, just type in eBay Space Marine True Scale, and most of the models that you're going to see over there being True Scale or Kit Bash, I think they belong to my channel. Thank you so much, and it's been a pleasure sharing this video with you guys. Bye bye.